Hello, I'm Terry Hartley with Rustic Barn Cards. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome. Today is Quick Tip Monday, and I have 4 items I want to talk about. 1, I want to talk about why this is a good time during celebration to join my team. And what does it mean to join Stampin' Up? And why is this a good time? The second thing I want to talk about is my card class that I'm offering in February. The third thing is Paper Pumpkin. And then I'm going to make a card using 2 of the Celebration items from the Celebration catalog. And Celebration will only be here just a short time through February 28th. So what does it mean to join Stampin' Up? Well, when you join my team, you are able to order the starter kit. And you can choose $125 worth of product from the mini or the annual catalog, or combine those. And you only pay $99 and free shipping. There will be tax on that. And the reason it's such a great time right now during celebration, because not only can you get the starter kit for $99, but $125 worth of product, during celebration, you can receive not 1, but 5 packs of designer series paper. And this designer series paper is going to be brand new in the brand new catalog coming out later this year. So this is paper that regular customers cannot order yet. What are some other perks of being part of my team? You will receive, when the new catalogs come out, you'll receive that before regular customers. You also will be able to pre-order before regular customers. And the best part of all, you can purchase product at a discount. Now, how great is that? So this is a perfect time to join my team. And I'll have a link down below where you can do that in the description, where it says show more below the video. So if you're thinking, what is the catch? Well, actually there isn't a catch, but you do need to meet a minimum requirement. So every quarter you need to meet $300 worth of product. But if you join now in February, you'll have the rest of the quarter through at the end of March, and then you have a full quarter. So you really have 5 months to meet that requirement if you join my team this month, February 2021. So if you like to purchase at a discount, then join my team, receive your starter kit, $125 worth of product for $99. Okay, I want to turn the camera down and talk to you about Paper Pumpkin, my card class, and we're going to make a quick card using 2 of the products from the Celebration catalog. So I want to talk to you about my card class for February. It's called Card Class to Go, and basically to join my card class, you just need to, it's free with a $30 purchase before shipping and tax, using me as your demonstrator. You do need to use this host code when you place an order. That way I know that you're part of the Card Class to Go. And you will receive a packet of cardstock, die cuts, ribbon for 3 cards, including envelopes. And then I will email you a video link showing you how to make the cards, and you also will receive an email with the written directions for all 3 cards. And the deadline is you need to order before February or through February 19th, and then I will send out the packet of cardstock to you the following week. And you can, and more information on rusticbarncards.com, and at the top it'll say card class, and you can just click on that. I will be using the stamp set Pretty Perennials, and this does come in a bundle with dies. I am not using the dies for the card class. I will just be using the stamp set. So you'll need the stamp set if you're going to make the cards exactly as I have made them. If you already have the stamp set, of course, you can order another stamp set. Let me show you a sneak peek at 2 of the 3 cards. One card, You Make Me Happy, and the other card is a thank you card, and then the third card will be a slimline card. So this is one envelope, and this has your designer series paper and the cardstock that you'll need to make one of the 3 cards. And of course, you'll get 3 packs like this mailed to you. And it is time to sign up for Paper Pumpkin if you're not already subscribed for your March. You have now through March 10th to sign up. Here's to you. This Paper Pumpkin kit for March is going to come in its own collectible box. You'll have enough supplies to create 8 cards and coordinating envelopes. But not only that, you're also going to receive a free gift, 4 stencils and a stamping sponge. So if you haven't tried the technique with using a sponge and stencils, this would be a perfect kit for you to sign up for. And it's all about the outdoors. It's fields of wildflowers and scenery of mountains, and plus the sentiments are all about celebration. So celebrations all through the year. So you'll be able to use this throughout the year. And if you would like to order, just send me an email at rusticbarncards@gmail.com, or you go to my webpage, rusticbarncards.com, and there'll be a Paper Pumpkin button that you can click on. But what I want to tell you that right now during celebration is a perfect time to pre-order a 3-month subscription to Paper Pumpkin, because that way you can receive a free gift from the Celebration catalog. So I talked to you about joining my team, the class I'm offering in February, Paper Pumpkin. Now it is time to stamp. And I'm going to use 2 products from the Celebration. The Darling Donkeys is a stamp set you can receive free when you place a $50 order. And the second product I'm going to use from the Celebration is So Ombre Designer Series paper. So this paper is just beautiful, and it's 2-sided. So let's start our card. I'm going to bring in Granny Apple Green card base, 8.5 by 5.5. All the dimensions will be down below in the description. And then I have 2 layers of basic white, one for the inside of our card, one for the outside of our card. And then another smaller piece of basic white. Designer Series paper. You'll need a scrap of Granny Apple Green and a scrap of Whisper White. And I'll show you the card that we are going to make. We're going to make a birthday card. I always need birthday cards. So it's your birthday. So this is the card that we're going to make. So the first thing that we're going to do is to take our first layer, and we're going to bring in the embossing folder, painted texture, and I'm going to put this inside, and and I'm going to put it through the cut and emboss machine, which I have already done. And this is what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to go ahead and bring in our card base. And we're going to go ahead and add our layer inside. I had this extra piece of Designer Series paper after I cut the sheet that I wanted. So I think I'm going to lay this right here as inside for the inside of the card. So I'll bring in my silicone craft sheet. And yes, I know that this is too long. But we will cut that off. So I'm going to place this right on the left side of my cardstock and bring in my snips, and then I am just going to snip this off. Now I could have measured and used the trimmer, so I could have done that. So we'll add some Stampin' Seal Plus and place this inside our card base. So we'll line that up. And now I'm going to bring in the smaller piece of basic white, and I'm going to lay Stitch So Sweetly dies. So I'm going to use this one here, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to go ahead and run this through the cut and emboss machine, which I have already done, and it looks like this. So I think we'll do our stamping next. So let's go ahead and bring in our Memento Tuxedo Black. So to do this, you'll want to go ahead and use your stitch rectangle die and cut that out, and then you'll want to stamp your image, because I'm also going to run this through the painted embossing folder. So I'm going to stamp a little bit more to the left. And I'm also going to, where I have my ink out, I'm going to bring in my scrap of basic white and bring in It's Your Birthday. Then I want to stamp to make sure that it's going to be straight. So it looks like I need to, there we go. All right. Perfect. So now that is all the stamping I need to do, so I can get that out of the way. And now we're going to bring in some blends, because I am going to run this piece through the Painted Texture 3D Embossing folder, but I want to do my coloring first. So I'm going to bring you a little closer so you can see. And I'm using 4 colors. I'm using light cinnamon cider, light and dark crumb cake, and light gray granite. And I'm going to start with the dark crumb cake. And I'm going to just go over and the ears, the line that's already there. Then I'm going to come down here in the body, and I'm just going to go ahead and just shade all along. Go across this and go ahead and shade. So I'm just going to kind of darken, go around his face. I'm just going to kind of outline. Make a little bit of shadow. Then I'm going to come in with light crumb cake. And I'll just fill in those ears. I think my crumb cake is getting a little bit low. I may need to get another one. So you can just kind of, and then we'll do that one more time. We'll go ahead and bring in our dark. And just kind of go around the edge. And then we'll bring in our light. Kind of blend that together. And you can just add layers and layers. So you can continue and do this one more time too also, if you wanted to. Now the cinnamon cider, I'm going to add this up here on the top of his head. I'm going to add on his tail and the hoofs. And then bring in the gray, the light gray granite. So just 4 colors and our little donkey is finished. So now I want to bring in the painted texture 3D embossing. And I'm going to bring it back out. I'm going to lay my cardstock this way and line it up like I want. And of course you could place it down here, just wherever you want. And I'm going to run it through, and of course I always have the sealed edge go through first. And I've already done that, and here's what we have. So now let's put our card together. So we're going to go ahead and adhere our basic white layer first. And I'm going to bring in liquid glue for this. Because I have a little bit of time to move it around if I don't get it quite right. I think I got that. Okay. Then I'll bring in the DSP, and I'm going to go ahead and use my stamp and seal for this. And we want to add this. I think I'm going to turn it this way so the lighter's up here. It really wouldn't matter which way that you lay your designer series paper. All right, now we're going to turn him, a little donkey over, and we're going to pop him up with some dimensionals. So I've added 5 dimensionals, 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle. And we'll place this in about in the middle of our card. So you still have time to get this little darling donkeys free with a $50 purchase before celebration ends on February 28th. I'm going to bring in this double oval punch. I love punches. And we are going to put in It's Your Birthday. Get that lined up. And punch this out. Grab my Granny Apple Green. And I'm just going to place that right here. Perfect. And then I'm going to turn It's Your Birthday over and add some adhesive. Center it on our Granite apple green background. Turn this over and we'll add some dimensionals. You could add 2 or 3. And we'll take the tops off. Bring our card back in. And we'll pop him up right here. And then we're not quite finished. We want to bring in some Rhinestone Basic jewels, and you can tell that I like these because I've used them a lot. And we're going to put, they have smaller ones and larger ones. We're going to put a small one right here. I'm going to put one over there, and I'm going to use all the small ones. And we will put one right there. So I use the Darling Donkeys, which is a free celebration item you can choose. And the So Ombre, which is also another free item you can choose. You place a $50 order, you could choose the Darling Donkeys. Or if you place a $50 order, you could choose the So Ombre Designer Series paper. And there's lots of other choices in the Celebration catalog too. But your time is running out. February 28th is right around the corner. Isn't this a cute card? It's your birthday. So today, we made a card. We talked about the Marge Paper Pumpkin, my card class, and joining my team. Thank you for watching, and have a great day and a great week. I'll see you on Thursday.